Hey, what's up? What's up? Good evening, everybody. What's going on? It is Thursday. It is Thursday. Welcome in. Welcome in. Y'all know how I do. Trying to get things popping. Here we go. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let me do this. Let me share this across streams because I don't think it went where I needed it to go. What's up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to the Real Life Relationship Growth Nights, Chat 'em Up platform, podcast, whatever you want to call it. It does not matter as long as you're here. And I appreciate you all being here. Why my stuff trying to act up on me? There it is. There it is. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful day. It is Thursday. I actually worked today. I worked all day today. When I say all day today, I went in at I got up at 5:30. I went in at 7, opened the daycare center up, and I was there all day. I literally did not get home until maybe about 30, 45 minutes ago. So it was a good day though. It was a good day. A lot of things going on. So it was a good day. Very productive day. Very productive day. All right. So we're gonna get started here. We're gonna get started. Welcome, welcome in. Hey, I'm Donna. I'm the creator of the Real Life Relationship Growth Platform. We have been rocking this thing for maybe about going on 3 years now. This month, February, will make 3 years for the Real Life Relationship Growth. Yo, I got to get those things to learn how to do those sound effects. That would have been perfect right there. Got to get with my girl Corey. We got to figure that out. That would have been perfect for some applause right there on that one. So 3 years we have been rocking this thing, the Real Life Relationship Growth Platform. Been loving it, enjoying it. I have been learning. I have been learning. I have been taking some things in. I have been putting some things out. And that's what this place is all about. That's what this place is all about. So let me say this. I have to say this. I have to let you all know this. I am not a relationship expert. I'm just a black woman living in this world, living this life, doing the damn thing, and enjoying myself in the process. I have had some ups, I have had some downs, I have had some things that have shaken me. I have had some things that made me say, yeah, okay, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Because this is what this life is about. We're going to have ups, we're going to have downs. But I always say, y'all know by now, y'all been rocking long enough, y'all know what I'm going to say. I always take the things that help me to grow and I hold on to those things. And I try to put those things out and I try to share those things, right? Those other things, because they will come, those other things in life, they are going to come regardless of who you are, how good you are, how poor you are, how rich you are, what you believe, what you don't believe. It's going to come, it's going to happen. It's called life, right? Take those things in life that do not serve you a good purpose. Take those things and throw them away. Throw them away. That's it. You don't need them. Don't use them. Learn from them, but don't hold on to them. All right, all right. So this is the criteria. If this is your first time, if this is your first time coming sitting on the couch with me, this is the criteria for you to be here. You have to be, you have to be single, dating, courting, married, divorced, or widower. That is the criteria. If you are at least 21, you fall into one of those categories. You are one of those people. You are one of those people. All right, y'all. So we're going to get started. And I always have to do this. I have to bring my crew in, my people in. I call it the Rainbow Tribe because I have such a collection and a conglomerate of people. that I care about and they care about me. And when I ask them, they're like, yo, yes, I'll be there. For those who I've asked and could not, I still love you all. Next time. Next time. All right. So this is an unusual night a little bit to start out with, y'all. Because I have a special guest in the house. I have a special guest in the house. Now, this little person has been rocking with me since birth. Because it's my mama. Come on, scoot in. This is mommy.
Hello.
This is my birth. Since birth. Been rocking since birth. This is my mom. This is Miss Sylvia McBride. Yeah. And mommy and daddy are here in town. They're actually going to be here all month. All month. We call daddy our miracle. Well, I call him my miracle baby. If you have been following and knowing, my dad has had some health challenges, and we almost thought, y'all, last month, we almost thought that was it, but God said, nope, not time, not ready, see fit. So they are here in Atlanta because they need to see some of their specialists. They come back and forth. And I came in the house tonight, I was running, and I popped my head in the room. I said, you want to come sit on the couch?
Yes.
So mommy already said she's not gonna hang with us the whole night, y'all. She's not gonna hang with us the whole night, but she's gonna hang with us a little bit. She's gonna hang with us a little bit. You doing all right?
I'm doing fine.
You are?
Yes.
You good?
Yeah.
She just gonna hang out a little bit, y'all. Let me get the crew on, y'all. Let me do this. First thing I need to do. First person I need to bring on, secondary to my mama tonight, is my girl, Miss Corey B. Oh, where they got that little corner like that, Corey?
Hey, I'm good.
Hey.
I'm good. That was all right. This little corner on the couch. I felt good. Comfortable, cozy.
Your own little corner in your own little. All right, Corey. We haven't done it. We haven't done it in a minute. But we are going to do it tonight.
Brace yourselves, audience. It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. You right? All right, you ready, Corey?
I'm ready. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first.
Hey!
Oh, it's been forever. It felt good to get that out.
We have not done that in a while. Y'all, we used to do that every time we came on, and the dudes be like,
it's okay. Jealousy is just a mess.
It's a rough thing. It's a rough thing. Let me keep going, y'all. This young lady is not new to the couch. She is not new. I see somebody kind of popped up. Well, she gonna come back in. She is not new to the couch. She is one of my dear hearts. My niece, Miss Ashley. Hey, Ash. Y'all see we almost had the same face? Y'all see we almost had the same face? We can't see you. Oh, the way we
why am I over here leaning over like I can help?
Let me sit over.
Come on, get her here.
Wow, because of the way it's set up. Mommy done came off the frame. That's all right. We'll get it. We'll fix it.
Tell me to go off, then she tell me to come on.
We'll fix it. I tried to have it set. Let me see where we can see her still on the couch. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Y'all, she not really this short. I'm sitting on the pillow. Ash, what's up, babe?
Hey.
Ashley is my oldest niece. She is my oldest niece. Ashley is teacher of the year, like every year, y'all. She is a science teacher extraordinaire. The kids love Ashley. They got a mural of Ashley over at the high school, y'all. And she teach at the middle school. That's how deep my baby girl is. Yes. Yes.
That's a good business right there.
They love her. They love her. Ash, what's going on, babe?
Nothing much.
How was your
ready
day?
to talk, I guess.
Yeah. How was your day?
It was good. No complaining today.
Yeah.
They always complaining.
They
No
always
complaining
complaining
today.
like they have real responsibilities and jobs.
We've had enough snow days that I guess they ready to come back to school.
Oh, that's right. Because Ashley, you in Carolina. Ashley's in Carolina, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Y'all been snowed in, flowed in, all of that. All of that.
Yes.
All of that. All right. All right. We got some people in the chat saying, "Hey, mommy." It's your daughter, her oldest daughter. I really kind of think she the favorite, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
She needs to quit.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Moving along, moving along. Now we have two new ladies on the couch tonight with us. We have two new ladies on the couch, and I love when I put it out there and I ask new people to join me, and they're willing. Now this young lady, I'm gonna bring her on first because she was watching last week. And last week, if you didn't see, if you don't know, we had the brothers on, we had the men on last week, right? And she was in the chat like, "Put me in, coach. I got something I want to say." And I was like, we on the fellas tonight. But next week, my girl, wait a minute. My screen changed. Hold on. Hold on. My girl, Miss Autumn. Where's she at? There it is. Hey.
Yeah, I was excited last week. I'm like, you know what? I need to get in there. Use Gate was like, nope, nope. You can't talk. I'm like, yeah, talk it. But yeah,
It was the fellas. It was the fellas last week. But we're gonna talk more about that in just a second. So, Miss Autumn, this is your first time here. Introduce yourself to the people. Tell the people who you are, what you about, anything you like to share.
Yeah, my name is Autumn. Of course, in Atlanta. I'm a divorced mom of 5, got and 1 grandchild. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm very loving but very direct, and I could be kind of cutthroat. But I work in tech. I've been in tech for 15 years or so. I'm tall, and I have a
How
big
tall are you?
personality, 5'11".
Okay.
So, but I don't mind dating shorter as long as they ain't too short. You know, like I got standards, I got boundaries. Yeah, I love to have fun. Excited to be here, excited to talk to y'all and hear some feedback and just get into it. So thank you for having me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Autumn and I met like quite a few people that have been hanging with us um on the real life relationship growth pretty much week to week. Autumn and I met in a group that we're part of, and you guys heard about this group before. What is it? Singles, what is it? Dating in Atlanta.
Dating in Atlanta singles group.
Singles hangout or something.
Yeah, Singles Hangout. Yeah, they kind of changed the name, Singles Hangout. Big up to Reg. He's doing an excellent job over there, with the singles. But that's where Autumn and I got acquainted. This is where we got acquainted. When you get on some posts and you be hitting some topics and saying some stuff and people draw and catch your attention. Autumn caught my attention. And I was like, I got it. Listen, I was waiting to invite you. I was waiting.
Really?
Yeah. I just had to get the right time, right one. But thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Joining me tonight. And the next young lady, now we have y'all, because of respect for people's time, and we have people in different states. We have a few ladies who are going to kind of come in on the back end. They're going to join us as we discuss and enjoy our conversation tonight. So I'll introduce them when they come in. But we have one more who's waiting in the back to come on. This young lady right here, y'all, she is a master with her hands. Listen, let me bring my girl Melissa on. Miss Mayhem. Uh-oh, we lost her? I think she got disconnected. She'll come back in. When she comes back in, I'll bring her on. Corey, I don't like this frame that is given. What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we can get her on. All right. Hey. So yeah, you a little choppy, a little frozen, but we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying. Yeah, your connection is. Oh, dang, we had it a little while ago, but you're a little choppy, babe. I don't know how much you can hear what I'm saying. Um, Melissa, do me a favor, go out and come back in for me. Y'all see her face? Okay, wait, we might have something. Say something, babe. Yeah, you real choppy, Melissa.
Try her hotspot on her phone.
Yeah, you have hotspot on your phone? That's a good idea. Cause Miss Tech said try your hotspot on your phone. Cause yeah, I don't know. I'm just repeating what I heard. Yeah, Melissa, try that and then come back in. Okay, all right. Let's hopefully she will get connected with us. Well, all right, y'all. So here we go. We're gonna get started. The topic for us tonight. The topic tonight is when a woman's fed up. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice when a woman's fed up. Talk to me nice. Let's see. Let's see if we can get
Is this better?
Yes. Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
So I had to switch devices.
Okay.
Sorry. But I like the way you actually introduced me with being good with my hands.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm not. Listen, ma'am. We can get to that. I'm talking about the original. How I know. My girl.
Leave them guessing. Let's leave them guessing, right?
Leave them guessing. All right. So Melissa, tell the people a little bit about yourself. I've been knowing this lady for dang. Let's see.
As I hear it go out a little bit.
Yeah, she kind of in and out. But I've known Melissa for Charisma was 28. I mean, Charisma is 28. Charisma's 28.
Uh-huh.
We met when Charisma was about 6. How old is Ariel? Y'all, her daughter's name is Ariel. Y'all know what that means to me, right? Y'all know what that means to me.
Ariel is 30.
Wait, she older than Charisma?
Yeah, Ariel is 30.
So they were little girls running around when we met.
Yeah.
Our daughters were little girls running around when we met.
Yeah. They were.
Yes. And I'm going to tell y'all this. When I say makes beautiful. Girl, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm about to jump the gun. Go ahead. Tell the people what you do.
I thought we were going to leave them like being good with the hands. I am a fashion designer. So I'm a master seamstress tailor. I actually create wedding gowns and bridal and prom gowns. I can actually make anything that I see. I actually started making shoes around 10 years ago. I also design motorcycles. I started doing that probably around a year and a half ago. Yeah, if it's creative, that I get into it. I try and master whatever I can, whatever these hands touch. That's what I do. I'm a mom of 2. One is 30 and one is 10. I have 4 grandsons. My daughter Ariel and her husband have given me beautiful grandbabies. They're amazing. I love them. I am Canadian. Been here for around 32 years, I guess. And I just do me. I'm a very free spirit. I love non-conformities, and that's just who I am.
Yeah. Yes. So what kind of bike you have, girl? Tell me what kind of bike you have.
This one is a Yamaha, an R1. It is called the Widowmaker.
Ooh.
The racing bikers, they want my bike, and my bike started off a little regular, and now my bike looks like a lion. You can actually take a look at it if you go to Instagram. It's fantasy_rides, and that's rides with a Y, not an I. If you go to rides with an I, you're going to get another type of fantasy rides. It's not me. So fantasy_rides with a Y, RYDES. You'll see my bike. It's right in the middle. And for the bridal stuff, it is if you're going on Instagram, it's Paper Doll Bridal, and I custom make, and I'm very fast. Those are my superpowers.
Yeah, amazing. She is amazing. Miss Corey, you got all of that?
I'm looking for it. Hold up.
Yeah.
You fantasy rock? Can you write it in the chat?
We're gonna put that information in the chat because we like to always make sure that people know.
I'm brand new, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, if you can put that in the private chat for us, your IG, and you too, Autumn, if you have anything, you put it in the chat, and then Corey is going to add it in the stream for us, so we can get things popping. All right, y'all. So while they're doing that, welcome everybody coming into the chat. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us. Let me put this up real quick because I would love for you guys to do me a favor. As we're doing this, if you have not already subscribed, please go to the YouTube and subscribe. We're at Real Life Relationship Growth on YouTube. You'll see the tan logo saying Real Life Relationship Growth. If you guys can do that, we greatly appreciate it. And we're going to get this thing started as we wait for our other ladies to come in. So last week we had a fantastic discussion. I don't like to call them shows because we're not here to entertain. We're here to, I was about to say a little movie quote, but let me leave it alone. We're not here to entertain. We are here to learn from one another. That's what we are here for. We're here to learn from one another, and we're here to give our perspectives. We're here to respect one another's experiences, and we try to pull from it. We are not here to bash. We don't bash men. We don't bash women. We have some good jokes sometimes. But we're not here to bash anybody. So last week, we had a discussion with the men. When I say, y'all, the couch was full, like Corey, did we not run out of spots for the men to come on?
Yes. Somebody had to pop off, and somebody popped on like right at the end. And
Right
they've
at
been
the
waiting for a minute. Yes.
Yeah. So the brothers, when I say ladies, let me say this to y'all in the world and the land. If y'all want to know what the men are thinking, what the men are feeling, what the men are saying, the Real Life Relationship Growth is that safe space that the brothers have learned. They can do that here. So ladies, if y'all really want to know what's going on with the brothers, what they think, because what do we say all the time? He don't talk. He don't this. He doesn't that. When the camera come up and they on the couch, figuratively, in the studio, the brothers are giving it. And last week, they gave it. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and check out last week's video and any other video there is that we have. In the 3 years that we've been rocking this, there's some really, really good discussions. So last week, the topic last week was when men go shh, when the men get quiet. Ladies, listen, I ain't gonna spoil it. Y'all just go and watch it. So tonight's topic is when a woman's fed up. When a woman is fed up. Talk to me nice. Uh-oh, hold on. Where's she at? Girl, I need your face though. Miss T.
My hair is a mess. I'm sorry, y'all. This hair a mess. Give me like 10 minutes, y'all. I'm leave you on live, but let me fix my hair.
Okay, you fine.
Okay,
You fine. Cause I'm
okay.
getting ready to play this little video. I'll give you
Okay.
you have some time. You have
Okay.
some time. I'm just happy you are here.
I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm coming. Give me a
You
minute.
all right, baby. You all right. We're gonna get started while she get herself together, because the fineness comes in so many different levels. It comes in so many different levels. So I want to play this video, y'all. Sit back, relax. It's about 2 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all know. The men had a I started out with the men last week with their video. And it kind of set the foundation. What these T's not coming on camera? Teresa, what up, baby? she
You
not
hear me?
Okay, we can hear
Oh.
you. Hey.
Hi. I'm in my car. I'm trying to see how to turn on the. Oh, there we go. Can you see me?
Be safe. If you need to turn the
Yeah.
camera off while you in the car, we fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, long as we can hear your voice, but be careful. Look, Teresa, look, real quick. It's mommy.
Hi, Miss LeBron. I see. Look, you so small in the camera. How you doing?
Well,
Donna, I'm well, thank you.
very
Donna
good.
got mom's on. It's good seeing you. You look good.
Thank you.
You looking younger and younger. We catching up to you.
Right. Trying to keep up.
Right?
All right, T, come off camera, babe, because we want you to be safe. But
okay.
we can hear you. We can hear you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get this video started. Teresa, y'all, we graduated high school together, Mannheim, Germany. So when she say mom, she know. She graduated high school together. That's my sister from another mister. All right, y'all. I want to put this video up. And like I said, it's about 2 minutes, but I really, really need y'all to go ahead and listen and engage and catch what it's saying, because this is the foundation of our discussion tonight.
Let me put my glasses on.
All right, here we go. And I'm already gonna let y'all know the orientation of the videos is y'all probably won't see the full thing. Because yet again, Autumn, I need to talk to you, girl, because I need some tech specialists in here. Because wait till you see how this video play. But just listen to it, y'all. Listen to it.
Men, single focus, stainless steel mixing bowl. You put something in there, it stays in there. It might evaporate over a long period of time. Women, no, we're the strainer. You put something in, it runs out the bottom. This is why every day you could interrupt her to tell her how beautiful she is, how sexy she is, how wonderful she is, how luscious she is. Every single day you could tell her that, and she wouldn't get tired of it. And not only that, we actually need it every single day. Does he still think I'm pretty? Does he still think I'm sexy? How about now? How about now? I mean, it just runs out the bottom. Yeah.
So true.
I learned this about men when I was studying what fills us up and how long does it last. Like a good night's sleep, I'll have patience to about 9 o'clock the next day. And then it's gone. Mm-hmm. And then we had men figuring out, okay, if I go for a good run, I'm going to be clear-headed for a couple of days. If I ride my motorcycle, I'm good for 6 days. If I get appreciated for something, 6 months. That'll last for 6 months. What? I never met a single woman who had something last more than 2 days. And it's one of the things that women don't know is there's things we can say to you. There's ways that we can admire you. It'll fill you up for really long. It'll just keep feeding you and feeding you. And we're the opposite. You ever heard the joke? An elderly couple goes to a therapist and the therapist says, "Why are you here?" And the woman says, "He never tells me he loves me." The therapist looks to the husband. He goes, "I told you I loved you the day I asked you to marry me. If I had changed my mind, I would let you know." Yeah, there's just the assumption that we keep it, that we can hold it, that we'll remember it. Diffuse awareness, it's diffuse paying attention, it's diffuse disappearing. Mm-hmm. It's a diffuser. Mm-hmm. Right? So you can't say it too much.
Yeah. obviously I know she needs connectivity. I know now she needs daily reminders of how beautiful she is. I try to do that already. I've already figured that out about her. I guess it's for all women.
Yeah. Oh, that was the crazy one over here.
All right. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, the first thing I want to do is let me get Melissa back on. Let's get her back on. I see you're going to be my problem child tonight. You're fine, babe. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. It's fine. It's fine. You can pop in and out as much as your internet will allow. We're going to be here. All right. So, the first thing I want to do is I want to get you ladies' thoughts on that video. Of course, no right or wrong answers. Whatever resonated with you in listening, whatever part stood out to you or whatever, give me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts on that video. Miss Corey B, I'm gonna start with you. I know you're usually supposed to, be hospitable and start with the company in the room. But I want to start with you tonight. I want to start with you, sis.
First of all, who was that lady? Number one.
Huh?
I said, first of all, who was that lady? Number one.
I have to get her name, but
I don't want to know. I was just saying it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One. Well, I believe many women know that you can say something kind or sweet or wonderful to your significant other and it'll keep them on cloud 9. I don't think that you got to say it once a week and they'll still be on that, or 2 days. I think that you could probably say it every day, tell them something. But I don't need to be told that I'm beautiful every 5 seconds, because then it just seems like you don't have anything else to say, so you're going to tell me I'm beautiful.
Okay.
You can tell me I'm beautiful every day. That's great. Thank you. But we're not sieves that things run out and we can't hold on to anything. Many of us are secure in ourselves. Yeah, tell me you love me more than once every 20, 30 years. But
so the everyday part was a bit.
The everyday part is fine. But what I disagreed with was when she said, we're just like the strainer. You have to keep pouring. Yeah, you got to keep pouring in. But it's not like it needs to happen 4, 5, or 6 times in the same hour. Or it to me, if someone does too much in a short period of time, it cheapens it. It cheapens it.
Okay.
You can tell me you love me 15 times a day, but then I'm like, are you sure that's what you mean? Because
okay.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was getting ready, right? And she popped up. Let me get her back in. All right.
Oh yeah, and Ms. Harden says, Crystal says, maybe not every day, but we do notice when it slows down and stops.
Read it again.
Crystal says, maybe not every day, but we do notice when it stops or slows down.
When it stops or slows down.
I think we pay attention to patterns.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to prop that up there. All right. Miss Autumn, tell me your thoughts. What kind of set with you or stood out to you listening to that video?
The comparison to a strainer. For me, if it can run through a strainer easily, it's generic or it's watered down. And water is the thinnest liquid that can be. So if you're going to pour something into me, give me something that sticks. So instead of water, I need a
syrup,
better yet, gravy. I need something that's going to stick to me. And as long as you're sticking to me, as long as you're there's an adhesive between the two of us, a glue, then you don't need to feed me every day. That residue is always there. I'm coated, I'm covered, and I don't need you to remind me every day, because more than words, actions matter for me. So you don't have to tell me you love me every day. And like Roy was saying, actions, that same action. I don't even like for you to text me just, hey, beautiful. I need you to say my name. I need to know I need to know that the intricacies, the folds, the crevices of me are on the tip of your tongue. Don't use me as a place. Take me out the group chat, sir. Like, I need to know you talking to me. So that strainer comparison that she did, yeah, that's for the generic ones. Don't do that for me, because I'm a Sagittarius. I will leave.
Okay. T, what's up, baby? Hey. Oh, you got
My girl on. Put my girl on.
I like.
Y'all sorry, ladies. I had to get this thing right, baby. I was out here like Cleo.
Hey, mama, how you doing?
I'm wonderful, you ladies. How y'all doing? Everybody's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Were you able to hear the video? Did you?
A little bit of it. And I also was listening to the ladies, especially the one that's talking about the. I don't know which one you ladies was talking about the strainer, but I totally agree. Because when it comes down to it, I don't have that many holes in me.
Okay. All right, Miss Melissa, what you think? What you think, Melissa? What you think? Yes, ma'am.
I
fill them up.
I'll say this much.
Melissa, I'm sorry. All right. We're gonna behave. Melissa, go ahead, babe. What's your thoughts?
I appreciate when a man tells me that he thinks I'm beautiful. He thinks that what I've said was smart. I love his actions. I love him showing me appreciation. And I sop that up with a biscuit. I absolutely love it. I'm not going to pretend that I don't need it. No, I need it. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm sexy. Tell me you think I look gorgeous in that outfit. Tell me you love my smile. Tell me that you think I'm doing a great job. Tell me you like me, you love my work. Give it to me as much as you possibly can. Show me and appreciate me, and I'm going to do the same for you. I need that give and take. I need to be baby, you look sexy. You're beautiful. You're so handsome. I love the way you worked on this. I think that's really a great idea. I don't know about y'all, might not need it. This one here, if you are dating me, I love to hear it. I love to. I saw there's a young lady who used to go to our church, and she passed. But I remember her husband said something that stuck with me all my life. He said that she always tells me that I'm sexy. She always tells me I'm handsome. She always tells me that I'm special. And she does that because she says that she never wants another woman to go ahead and do those things for me where she could have said that. And a lot of times when it comes to infidelity, it's some other ugly chick who's out there talking about bigging him up his ego and saying, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're handsome, you're this or that. And we're so afraid to go ahead and say, I ain't telling him all that. No, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you because I think it's important for me to hear it. And I think it's important for him to hear it. So no, I need it.
Okay. All right. Miss Ash. That's my niche.
Okay, I had to get myself off mute.
Okay. All right. What you got, babe?
So what I thought first that, sometimes we put all women into a category, and we just saw how it can be different for a lot of different people depending on what they need. And so my first thought was, first, it depends on the woman and what she needs specifically. And then the other thought is sometimes it changes with life changes. I know I didn't need to be told how good I looked or whatever, because I already knew I looked good. And then after some life changes, then it was like, do I look good? Do I still look good? Do I, am I still doing it for you? And so I think that your spouse just has to understand and recognize when things have changed for you, and sometimes you need it a little bit more, sometimes you don't need it at all. And I think it's just first this conversation that has to happen if you are feeling a different way or whatever. But then the other part is just for your spouse to, or friend or whatever, to recognize that, oh well, she might need to hear that she's beautiful today. She asking me more, do I look good? Do I look good? Do I look good? So maybe it's something that she needs to hear. Okay, well, I'm gonna beat her to it. Oh, you look good today. Just picking up on those cues.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Teresa, I know you were driving. Were you able to catch the video, or you need?
I was able to catch. You hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was able to catch it. We got disconnected, but it's like I think it depends on the woman. Some women need to hear it all the time, and I think those who need to hear it every day, on the hour, every hour, are women that I look at it as insecure. Um, Me personally, I don't need it every day. Um, you can tell me, I love you, and that would be just hanging up from the phone. Okay, I love you. Like, I know you love me. I think I would have an issue if they start talking about someone else and how someone else looks,
Mm-hmm.
and then not talking, saying it about me. And that could be with anyone.
Okay.
Can I say something?
But I don't need it every day.
Okay.
Can
I
I say something to
I
you?
sure.
The other thing, it just hit me. Um, the reason why some of us probably want to hear the words more is because it might be our love language. For some people, it's words
Mhm.
of affirmation, which makes a difference. So for some people in the comments talking about ego and insecurity, it might just be the love language.
You know what? This is why you my girl, cause like sometimes I'll be like, Corey, dang, you said it before I said it, and every week you say something before it, cause love it, love it.
May I
So,
say something?
the reason I asked that question is Teresa. I'm sorry.
T was trying to say something.
What you say, T?
Okay. When I came on, I was joking, you guys. No, I never gave my answer. That was a joke. So to answer the question for me, myself, I can't speak for everyone, but for me, when it comes down to acknowledgement of you look nice, you look good, or just your spouse or whomever you're with, giving you that sense of security, for me, is not that important. And the reason being is because my upbringing, I guess. It could be my upbringing, where the confidence that my grandmother instilled in me, my mother tried to instill in me because my grandmother raised me. Um, I'm confident within myself to know that I am those things. And it is sometimes nice to hear it from my significant other or my boyfriend or whomever I'm with at the time, or even a friend. Sometimes you can have friends that drain you because you're always feeding into them and they're not feeding back into you. But when it comes down to me, it's not that important to hear it because I say it. I'm that person that goes and say, girl, you look good. Honey, you look real nice today. I have a Valentine's this year, and he's handsome as hell. And he called me boss lady, and I call him handsome. And I say that on a daily basis because those are the names we gave to each other. But when it comes to me, as long as you're acknowledging me, say hi, how you doing, or whatever. It doesn't have to give me an affirmation of you're so pretty or anything like that. Not to knock anyone else, but for me, it's really not that important. Not that I'm conceited or anything like that. It's just that it was instilled in me. My grandmother told me it all the time. And I guess to build my confidence. But it is really nice at times to hear it from somebody else, but it's not that important.
Okay. So I love it. I love all of these perspectives. Okay, Melissa, I'm gonna come back to you 1 second. I love all these perspectives, which is of course why we have several different ladies on here, and we're coming from different areas, different places. Corey said it, and she hit it on the head for me. What I was gonna say is our love languages are different. Whether you call it your love language, whether you call it what you need from your significant other, however you phrase it, you title it, that's what it is. And no, there was no right or wrong answer. No one said anything wrong. It was their answer and their perspective. But I do have to say this. I don't want us, and this is my opinion, right? I don't want us to tie self-esteem to somebody's desire for themselves. So I'm kind of peeking over at the chat, and I'm looking at the chat, and Corey, I see you noticed it too, and I'm sure you all noticed it. I don't want us to tie self-esteem into wanting, because let me tell y'all my answer on this.
There we go.
I am very confident. I'm sure anybody that meets me knows me and can see that and can tell that. I used to, and I made a video the other day. When I was younger, my self-esteem was really low because I was the skinny one. I was the darkest one. I didn't date really through school because I was playing ball, and then everybody had their own thoughts about that. You know what I'm saying? But when I got to a certain age,
It sure left at high school because I ain't see it. That must have been before we met.
Yes, ma'am. It was before we met. It started rolling in. It started rolling in. Yeah, that confidence boost. But there was a time when that was the case, right? But as I started getting older and I started realizing, and I tell my nieces this all the time, use your powers for good. I learned the powers that I had, and I learned how to use my powers for good, not to take advantage of anyone, but to position myself, right? So the answer to this for me is I am clingy. I want you in my face. I want you telling me how cute I am. I want you patting my behind when I walk by. I want you sending me a text during the day and saying, "Hey girl, I'm thinking about you." I want when we together, you better be touching something on my body. Small of my back when we walk, my shoulder. Listen.
I like it. I like it.
Listen,
I do.
let me tell you one thing. I love that. I like that. Do I need it to function? No, I do not.
That's right.
I don't need it to function. I want it. I desire it. I love it. I love. So when we talk about self-esteem, I want us to be careful when we say those terms. And again, there's no right or wrong here. We're all learning from each other. And the reason we're doing this is so we can hear those different things. But T made a good point. When she was growing up, her household was a certain way. And it put her in a mindset, in a position where she walked a certain way. Corey, same thing. Melissa, same thing, different thing.
Everybody.
Which means Teresa, different thing, which means every person on this earth walks with a different level of what they need and what they desire. So the reason I said I want us to take self-esteem out of the network, because I'm reading and it came from one of the brothers. I only caught one. I don't know if it was more than one. Let's see if we can go back to this comment, because I want to unpack this one. We gonna unpack. Corey, help me.
Which one?
Somebody.
They want to be.
Can I find it?
Sounds like a self-esteem. If I got to tell you every day or every other week, it becomes repetitive, and there's no meaning behind it.
There it is. Yep. There it is. Miss Corey, read that, please.
Sounds like a self-esteem. If I got to tell you every day or every other week, it becomes repetitive and there's no meaning behind it. Over rehearsed.
So I think we all kind of know what gaslighting is, right?
Mm-hmm.
We kind of all know what gaslighting feels like. You know, we grown. We grown. Everybody has been gaslit to some point. To some point. Somebody has tried to gas your head up and make you fit so they can have their way, right? We've been here, ladies, right? Can we agree?
Mm-hmm.
We know what gaslighting looks like. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. And I'm sitting here for a minute with the self-esteem part because men, we're talking tonight and we need y'all to listen. Read the room. Know your person.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Know your person. If you feel like it's a self-esteem issue for her, address it in the most loving. What's our topic? What's the title of our topic? Yeah, let me put this back. Let's look at the second part of our topic. Talk to me nice. Even if you think it's a self-esteem issue, fellas, deal with that. If that's your lady, if this is your person, even if you're interested in becoming something with her, talk to her nice.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out why, if it's a self-esteem issue, why she's pulling like that. What is she looking for? What does she need? If that's not your intent and your intention, leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
Leave her alone. Because we are made different. Men desire certain things, testosterone. Women desire certain things, estrogen. We're made up in a different manner. And sir, if you don't recognize that she is not you and she shouldn't handle her emotions like yours, leave her alone.
Get you a man.
Woo!
Get you a man.
Woo! And look, again,
I need to go get me a drink.
Yeah. Cause we should have told you. I didn't tell you anything. Make sure you have
All right, hold on. Let me go get
drink. Go get your little drink.
We all
So again, last week, for y'all that missed it, because I don't want y'all to tune out and zone out because y'all feel like now we coming at y'all. Last week, this is uncensored. This is uncensored. This is raw. This is your feeling, your perspective, your experience. And this is you knowing what you need and not worrying about what somebody else is saying. Last week, the brothers came with it. Did they not, Corey? Did they not, Autumn?
Mm-hmm.
They came with it. And we sat back as women, because we women, we ready to learn from y'all. We ready to know what y'all need. I'm just saying this for a minute, because don't zone out, fellas. Don't let your ego let you miss this tonight. Because we trying to tell y'all how to love us. Because we want to know how to love y'all. All right. Let me get off my little soapbox, because I felt like I was climbing up. Felt like I was climbing up a little bit. Okay. All right.
Back, y'all.
All right. I had a scenario last week for the men, right? And the scenario spoke of him kind of coming prepared, doing something, planning and all this and that, right? And he comes to his lady and she says, paraphrasing, pretty much like, that's it. Like pretty much that's kind of what she gave, the energy she gave to him. The energy that she gave. So ladies, I tried to come up with a scenario, but funny thing is I couldn't come up with one, right? So I'm just kind of shooting from the hip. I'm trying to shoot from the hip on this one. If you come to your man, you've had a rough day. It's been a rough day. all you could think about was getting home to him, getting home and relaxing, up under him, by him, see him, whatever. And you walked in and you said, "Hey, babe, I just missed you today. I had a rough day." And he said, "Girl, you grown. Put your big girl panties on and just deal with whatever." How would you feel? What would that do to you, Autumn? What would that do?
I had a rough day. My personality had a. I come to
And you
tell you,
came
first of
in.
all, it takes a me. Yeah,
You got the
it takes a
scenario?
lot for me to have a rough day. Yeah, and I had nobody to tell it
Okay.
to. So it was different. And I had that in a past relationship, and they could not relate. It didn't register. It was almost like, okay, and you know, get to doing your duties. That would make me shut down, because if, for me, the way that I look at relationship and friendship as the foundation of it, I should be able to tell you anything. And as wild as my mind goes, you know, my ideas and my thoughts can go left. But if I'm having a bad day where I need support, my personality, then the least I would expect or hope for or desire is like, okay, what do you need from me right now? Not put on your big girl panties. What do you need from me right now to listen or set the precedence and ask me what I need? Most times it's just touch, because my love language is touch. And if I had a rough day, protect me from as much as you can that can, you know, enhance that frustration or whatever. Provide a safe space for me.
Okay.
And most of the time that's just a hug or make me feel like I'm being heard or that you're willing to even listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I will totally shut down and tell me to put on my big girl panties, because you ain't gonna see them again.
Melissa, what about you, that scenario? How would your response be?
In all honesty, I'd probably say bet. All right.
Yeah, like, yeah, I would like bet. Okay.
Bet. All right, cool. And I think that I'd want to hear what he has to say, because if he doesn't have compassion to hear what's going on, what's wrong with me, then he's not going to be my man. But if he says, you know, he's obviously heard something about my day that he's not afraid to go ahead and say, you know what, this is where you were wrong, babe. This is your bad. So I'm going to want to hear why he's saying, put your big girl panties on. And in all truth, sometimes that's what we need. Sometimes that's what I need. I need to hear, don't swat at gnats. You're going to wreck your car swatting at gnats. Don't do that. Just go ahead and keep it going. Don't let it bother you like that. Just keep it moving. I am a very straightforward person, and I'm gonna go ahead and I want to hear the truth. I don't care if it hurts me. I don't care if it bothers me. I want to hear the truth. So if you're saying, put your big girl panties on, I'm gonna be like, okay, bet. All right. And I'm going to actually be laser focused on doing that. I don't like dwelling in hopelessness. I don't do that. How are we gonna fix this? Fix it. Okay. And most likely I'm gonna put my big girl panties on. I'm not really gonna bring it home. Very rarely do you hear me actually wallowing in, oh, I can't do this, and this is not gonna work for me, and oh, they treated me badly. I'm a fighter. I'm gonna be like, bet, let's go. How are we gonna fix this? Fix it. That's just me.
Okay. Miss Corey?
That's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work. If you tell me to put my big girl panties on, you're right. You do have to explain what you're talking about. And you probably just have to use a whole bunch of different phrasing other than put your big girl drawers on hand. No, I'm not your boy. I'm not your boy. I'm your lady. I'm a princess. That's not how you talk to me. You need to go out there and fight whatever's going on with me. Take care of it. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, all right. It was great knowing you. You know me. He should know me. He should know me. If I have a rough day, I'm the person, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna be hot. I'll probably call you before I get home to tell you what happened. And if I get arrested, there's some money under the mattress in the, but no.
Yeah.
We're the same person.
Yeah. Let me poke on this. Let me poke on this. He should know me phrase, right? Let me poke on that, because I know a lot of times when it's heard and it's said, men want to say, "Well, we can't read your mind," right? We're not asking you to read our minds. We're saying, if you paid enough attention and you're reading the room and you're understanding who I am, you should know that if Autumn comes home and she's had a rough day, knowing her personality and who she is, if Melissa had a rough day and she comes home and she's even saying something, if T comes home, if Corey comes home, if Donna comes home, and it's a rough day, because y'all, I talk about rainbows and raisinets all the time.
You do.
Like, for me, the glass is half full all the time. I'm always trying to pull the positive. So if I come home and I'm sharing with you or your lady, we're not just particularly talking about us here on the platform, your lady, fellas, because we need y'all to, if she comes home, if you know her, my boy Tony, hey Tony.
Yes, hey Tony, I see you.
My boy Tony, when Tony talks about knowing his lady, where's his comment at? It's simple. Yep. It's simple. What did he say, Corey?
Yes, if brother been paying attention, then he will know what you need. Boom.
That's right.
It's not mind reading.
That's right.
It's not mind reading. It's paying attention.
Studying
and somebody had a problem. What'd you say, Corey?
Studying the object of your affection. If you love her, you want her, you
pay
attention to her.
That's right.
You're paying attention, you can read the body language and tell what she needs. What she
You know how to motivate her. Exactly.
That's right. You're right.
You know exactly how to motivate her. You know exactly what she's gonna need to go ahead and get her out of her phone and do whatever. So what for you, as in, don't talk to me that way. I need something softer, and I'm a very soft lady as well.
And they want us to be soft anyway. So those moments where we're soft, especially if you had a day from hell, you want me to be soft. I come home, let me be soft for you. I want to go up there and be cooking and cleaning and just balling this stuff up, because if I keep balling up, you're gonna feel the pressure behind it. So let me go ahead and you just rub my back or do whatever it is. Hell, it might be a situation we can go on in the room and you know, it could be something simple as that. But you missing the whole thing because you telling me to put my big girl drawers on. Maybe I want to take them things off.
Take them off. Take them off.
But you know what? In all truth, you know what? In all truth, most of the time, if you're having a bad day with most women, if you just hold her, grab her, and just hold her close to you, just hold. You ain't gonna say nothing. Just hold me.
You know how they complain about. You know how they complain about. You know, I'm sorry, babe. You know how they complain about you don't be quiet, just be quiet. Put something in my mouth.
Yeah, come on.
Shut me up. Like
just feed me.
You know what that girl that's getting talked about right now on the internet, Glorilla, she said it best.
Yes, Donna.
Look, and that could be what that could be whatever.
Stress reliever.
Know your person. That could be whatever. Listen, I say I'm an honorary Big Mac. Everybody that know me know I love to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't talking about food, but I love to eat. I love to eat. Listen, fellas, gentlemen, we are different. We are different. And the expectation for us to act and move and be the same as you all are. Corey said it a minute ago, and somebody had a problem with it in the chat. I just kind of saw it off my peripheral. He said, "Get a what, Corey?
Get a man.
Get a man.
Get a man."
They're hard to find.
Listen, we're not saying, gentlemen, that you all are confused about your sexuality. That's not
We're
what
not.
that
We're not.
at all. It just means if you want somebody to be rough and tumble and tough and take it like you take it, ask the fellas to go play some ball or something. Let's go hang out. Because I don't want to be with my lady. I want to be with the fellas. Because I want somebody that's going rah, rah. And honestly, that's not what we want. That's not who we... Talk to me nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when my man come around, I don't know how to do this. Can you open this?
I can't do nothing. I can't reach. I'm short.
I can't.
I got a step ladder for stuff. You should be offended when I grab that step ladder.
Right. Listen. If the brother don't get offended when I touch the door to open it, when the vehicle stop, I'm not going out with him again.
Look, my sons don't even allow me to touch the door.
I don't pump gas when a man is around.
That's a pet peeve of mine. That's a pet peeve.
What?
Not,
what, when he opens the door?
Okay, let me tell you this.
Is that what it was when he opens the door?
Huh?
No, when he doesn't. When he doesn't.
What's the
when he doesn't open the door, it's a pet peeve of yours.
No. Pumping gas is a pet peeve of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Cannot stand pumping gas. So I was taken on a date, right? And a guy was asking me about my pet peeves. And I said, pooping, pumping gas. And so he was like, like I said, no, I really feel as though if I'm with a significant other, a boyfriend, whatever, and you know that on I work Monday through Friday, Sunday, I don't care if we live in two separate households, Sunday, come over to my house, go take my car to get filled up for the week and call it, that you can win my heart with that. Just go and fill my car up. And honestly, you can use my damn card. I don't give a damn. I just do not like pumping gas.
Use my card. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't care. You get it done.
Get it right.
Especially if you're my husband or whatever. We got things alike. Just come on, go. Let's go. Just go get it done.
Yeah. So here's a point. I want to point this out. Let's put this on here. We are very aware that it doesn't work for every woman.
Mm-hmm.
But Tony said it. Tony said it best. Tony says it every week. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. Know your woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we're saying. Talk to me nice. Know your woman. When a woman shuts down, that's where we are when a woman shuts down. So of course, y'all know I do my homework, right? As I did last week, I brought some points about the men, why men shut down. These are some points why women shut down. Women often go quiet in relationships as a protective mechanism or a sign of emotional exhaustion, signaling that they feel unheard, unappreciated, or have reached a breaking point. Key reasons for this behavior. Key reasons: emotional exhaustion and giving up. She may be tired of repeating herself, feeling that her needs are ignored or that communication is futile. Emotional exhaustion. I'm tired of telling this man that I like what, Melissa?
I ain't saying nothing. My mouth shut. I'm the Aquarius in me.
Okay.
The Aquarius in me, right? We quit.
But wait though. You're letting him know. We're talking about when we go quiet, right? You're letting him know. You're letting him know. You've already let him know. This is what I like. This is what I desire. This is what I need. Women get emotionally exhausted when they have to keep repeating themselves. How many times you want to tell this brother, hey, it makes me feel really good when you pump my gas. We're just throwing it out there because it's up there, right? It makes me feel really good when you, whatever it is that you desire and what you need for you, you get emotionally exhausted to have to keep, Joe, ain't nobody messing with
First of
you.
all, my roots are black. This is weave.
Joe,
My name's-
don't worry about it, girl. He coming from a different direction. That's my homeboy. Joe, that's my Spaniard. Spaniard, Autumn, Joe. All right, we'll deal with it later. I know why he asking.
Oh my God.
Protection against future hurt. Silence serves as a shield to prevent more emotional damage when she feels misunderstood or unappreciated. If I dealt with it in that relationship and I didn't stay there, I'm not going to deal with it in this relationship. So now I'm protecting myself because I'm not being heard for what I need. And it's not unrealistic. It's not out of this world. It's literally what I need. And when brothers get defensive, yeah, that's another thing. If I can't tell you what I need, how I'm feeling, even how you hurt my feelings, without you getting defensive, there's still some work to be done. There's still some work to be done. Avoiding constant conflict. She might be withdrawn to escape constant fighting or drama, preferring silence over chaos. Y'all lean in. Y'all lean in, fellas. Y'all lean in. Contrary to what some of y'all think, we don't like to fight.
I don't like to.
We don't like to argue. Who likes that? Just because we express ourselves, I see you, Corey, I'm coming to it. Just because we express ourselves in a different way does not mean that we're looking, not all. What Mark used to say, Corey?
Some banal.
Some banal.
Some banal.
Some, but not all. Some, but not all. Now, there are people, male and female on both sides, that like drama. They soak in toxicity, and that's the only way they can function. Learn your person. Corey, what was you looking at? Let me.
Some of these emotions could be clinical and is beyond household fixing at home.
Wow. So can I respond to that? And I'm gonna want somebody to respond. Okay. Some of these emotions could be clinical and it's beyond household fixing at home. So if I'm at home with my man and my person, right? And these things are clinical, do you care enough to say, hey, baby, let's get some.
Hello. Looking for the bell.
So anytime y'all hear this bell on the real life relationship growth, this signifies counseling. This is our thing. When we hear this bell, counseling. Do you care and love her or even consider or respect her enough to say, this is clinical? I can't do nothing with this. But babe, let's consider talking to somebody. So you're right. I'm not sure this gentleman's name. I think this is just his YouTube tag. I'm not sure his name. If you could type your name, I appreciate it because I want to address you properly. But some of these emotions could be clinical. You're right. Because there's drama, there's trauma, there's life situations. We live what we learn. That doesn't mean we have to stay there. What do I say at the beginning? Foolishness happens. Bad things happen. Don't stay in it. Throw that stuff away. That's not serving your life. Serving a purpose. Emotional disingenuement. Dissing, that is not what that says.
It says
Hold
what?
on now.
That's not what it said. I can't even. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not pronouncing this word right. Yeah. When I said it, I was like, and I still said it, and I knew it wasn't right. And I still said it. Y'all want me to tell y'all what it said? Y'all want me to tell you what it really said?
Yes.
Yes, I want to know.
Emotional disengagement.
It's okay. It's word association.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
okay.
it is okay. It
It's
is
okay.
word
It's
association.
okay.
I saw something different that was on this screen.
And you know what? And you know what? You can't blame it on the alcohol because you don't even drink. So
Yeah, and I got water. I'm drinking some water. Yeah,
You know what?
you're
I
right.
feel like that's one for the RLRG dictionary. Disingenuement.
Yeah, disingenuement. Because
Can
my
we make
eyes,
up the
look,
word?
my
We can make up
brain
the word.
said and saw something else and put it all together. And
Mhm.
I was like, that's not what that said. Okay. So emotional disengagement. She may be in the process of emotionally checking out of the relationship, often indicating the beginning of the end. What do you do, fellas, when you realize, oh, it's Mike. Okay. What do you do when you realize that she is checking out?
By the time most men realize that she's checking out, she already been checked out.
It's too
Because
late.
if I go quiet, I've said what I needed to say. I've tried to reiterate it, and you've shut me down. You don't want to hear what I have to say, and now I'm thinking, how do I go ahead and exit? Like, how do I get out of here fast? How do I back out? And this is not when I'm quiet, it's not I think I should leave. I'm trying to figure out, okay, if I do this and do that, then I can get out. Or maybe I should do this and do that, and then I'm gonna get out. But it's already decided. I've already decided. If I start getting quiet on you, then I'm done. I'm absolutely done because I've said what I needed to say. You're not hearing me, and I realize I ain't gonna fix this.
Yeah.
And I'm going
Yeah.
to be unhappy in this. If I continue in this, I'm going to be very unhappy, and it's sad. It's very sad for me. So you're not hearing me. You don't want to hear me. All you want to hear is yourself. There was a man who actually made me believe that it was not important for a woman to find happiness in a marriage, and I actually believed that at one point, and I was just like, stop. I need to be happy. I need to find happiness. And if you can't provide it for me, bye. I'm out. And I'm not going to tell you I'm out. You'll figure it out.
But let me say this. I want to say this on this part, y'all, because we're about growth, right? We're about growth. We're about growth. So I understand checking out. Let's read what Tony said real quick, Corey.
Tony says, but unless you're a clinical person, how are you diagnosing your woman? If you're not a clinician, you should not be diagnosing people.
You know what you feel and what you think and how she may make you feel and how that may look. But this is true. This is true. Teresa, I love you.
And
We're playing double dutch.
My response to that, to the initial statement, when it was like, oh, these emotions can be this, it could be perimenopause. It could be stress.
Changes.
It could be anything. I don't think that we should use
Teresa
a
said
woman.
that. Yeah, Teresa said that. She was saying that.
I don't think we should use a woman's emotions to automatically say, oh, she needs psychological evaluation. Did you know, and most people don't know this, did you know that in every person's life they can be diagnosed as bipolar? I think at least 2 points in your life you can be diagnosed as bipolar. and really not be, but you can be diagnosed as that. We are people. We have feelings and thoughts, not just women, but men as well. And just because a woman has some emotions that might be inconvenient for you doesn't mean she needs, or there's something deep going on. We deal with stress differently. We deal with relationships. Everybody is different. And I think that even now, looking at this conversation, the duration of the night, in the very beginning of this, we were talking about the one clip with the woman. And some of us feel we need validation daily. Some of us a little bit, more distant. Some of us every day. And the thing was, oh, why do you need it that much? Why this? Why that? And then as we went on, those same brothers realized, oh, you're all different. Initially, they were like, women this, women that. Now it's, you're all different. Yes. We've been trying to tell you this. I think that we should stop being dismissive of women's feelings and thoughts because they're inconvenient.
Say that again, please.
We need to stop being dismissive of a woman's thoughts and feelings because they are inconvenient, or because we don't want to spend the time addressing them.
So, if it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, quacks like a duck.
Aflac.
Not Aflac.
So, sir, what do you really want? What do you really want?
A man.
Because if you can, and again, and we threw these points out last week, so I'm gonna do it. This is not trying to appease anybody, but we did this last week as well, because one of the gentlemen last week wanted to be sure we said to the ladies, we're not coming at y'all. And I told him, I appreciate you saying that, but damn the women last week. We're not here for them. We were here for the men last week. And this week we're here for the women, because in order for 1 and 1 to equal 2, we have to understand there's 1 and 1 in order to make it come together and be 2, right? So we have to listen. We have to understand one another. We have to have enough respect to say, yo, T is tripping. But let me figure out why she tripping. Because I want T to be here. I want her in my life. That's my lady. Like, something is up. Something is up. Whew. Folks in my house so rude. They all loud. I don't know if y'all hear them. Ooh. Another reason. Fear of vulnerability. She might be afraid to open up, leading to a shutdown when faced with emotional intimacy or pressure. We have to give people room to be human. We have to give each other room to be human. And in being human, there's no perfection. There are only hurdles to get over. There are hurdles to get over. I have this thing, I always make this comparison, right? If you get a new job, you work hard to get to that point where you are, right? You have this job now. You have this new job. And your supervisor, boss, whatever, corporate says, hey, we want to move you to another level. We want to move you up, your pay, your responsibilities, all these things. What are you going to do? T, what you going to do?
Ask questions. The first thing I'm gonna ask is, what is it entitled? What type of money it is? What am I gonna get? The benefits I'm gonna have. Those are the first questions I'm gonna ask. And after that, if it suits me, then I'm gonna continue going on. I'm gonna go ahead and take that position.
You're gonna take that position, but
if the things are right,
it's a new position. It's a new height, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a new position. It's a new height. Say it's a department that you're not quite familiar with. Autumn, you know how this works in the IT world, right? So Autumn, if they say that, what are you gonna do? Autumn, we're gonna move you to just throwing something out there. I don't know your big baller level. Autumn is a Tech 10, a Tech 10, TA 10, whatever they go, right? We have an 11 and 12 position open and available, and we think you would be good for Autumn. What you gonna do?
That has been a scenario. I was offered a position as manager of my team, and I had to look at my bandwidth, who I am, my character, my lifestyle with kids, and the capacity, and what I'm willing to sacrifice for that responsibility. My personality was not fitting for managing adults in that environment, managing people who don't look like us, don't think like us, don't have the same lifestyle as me. I knew that came with stress, even though the money is great, but what is the trade-off? And I wasn't willing to do that. So I interviewed for that. I interviewed the responsibilities for that job against what I had available. And for me, it wasn't worth it. So I think in the same relationships, you're interviewing your person, or in dating, you're interviewing. I don't care what they look like on paper. What do I have available to give? And if it don't match to complement us both, then I'm not doing it. So yeah, keep your manager position. I couldn't sacrifice or compromise my happiness or my joy for, money or accolades or title. So.
Okay. Melissa, what are you doing? We have this position available. We think you'll be great in it. We think you'll be great in this position. It was stupid. We think you'll be great in this position. It's open for you. What are you gonna do? Good night, Tony.
That's hard for me. I haven't worked for somebody else for a minute, and to think like an employee,
I know.
to go ahead and say, "Do I'm trying to wrap my head around working for somebody else, and they're saying, "Hey, I got this great opportunity for you," and I'm thinking, "Huh?"
Not even okay. So say it's not working for somebody. Say there's an opportunity in the fashion industry.
Okay.
That you can level up.
Okay.
How do you prepare yourself? What do you do?
I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
So my head doesn't. Okay. My head doesn't work that way.
Okay.
For me, another opportunity is another business. For me, another opportunity, a better opportunity, is to expand. It is not to. It is not. I don't. My head is no longer wrapped around that. So I'm having a hard time getting past that. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that, because I think I'm getting off topic, even trying to wrap my head around working for something. It just
I got you. Your thought process is not even that. So you can't even answer the question, because I don't even know what that look like. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's not. I'm not there anymore. I don't know what it looks like anymore. To me, I'm thinking, okay, how do I go ahead and build generational wealth? How do I go ahead and get my businesses stronger? How do I go ahead and make more money doing this? And how do I bounce more land? Or how do I do this? That's where my head is. My head is not really in the workforce in that way.
Okay.
So I try and rephrase the question where it's another way. I'm getting myself prepared for another business.
Yourself prepared. Okay, you're getting yourself prepared. So yeah, I'll rephrase the question, but I want to point out. Let's get this brother's question right here, because we're saying a lot, but this is the whole point of it. He's asking a question. Which means I need to know how. I need to know. Corey, can you read that?
Yes. How do we ensure that we maintain a space of safety for a two-way street of emotional intimacy?
I gotta go back to my boy Tony.
It's
Pay
respect.
attention to your person.
Yeah, you gotta. It's respect, and you know how to respect your person. You know what your person needs. If you're trying, you're paying attention. If you don't know them well enough, you're trying to listen to those cues. You're trying to go ahead and figure out what does my person need. I know that this person doesn't need it that way, or he doesn't like it this way. This one is a little bit more macho, so he's gonna rather it to be handled this way. So I've got to know exactly how am I going to use what I have within me to go ahead and get him what he needs to best nurture him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Summer, Autumn, you're muted.
Yeah, I think it's a bit different. I think the onus is on the individual to set that boundary. Like a lot of people say, you teach people how to love you or how to respect you, because you can respect your partner and your partner may not respect you, or have other variables that's coming into play that's causing them to act outwardly. But I think, maintaining your own boundaries and learning how to sharpen your nose. I know for me personally, a man who can maintain his boundaries and tell me no when I need to be told no is one that I can get behind. So maintaining that space means creating that space within myself first. And if you catch on, you catch on. If you don't, you don't. But making sure that I hold that space within myself, and you do what you do. I think that's the foundation of a mutual respect and a safe space for one another, because we're teaching each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can teach somebody how to do for you, I don't think you can tell somebody how to do for you. You have to teach them how to do for you by doing it for yourself first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I can agree. We can't.
Question. May I ask this question? And then,
Sure. Yes.
how could I put it? So is it teaching each other, or would you consider it as learning each other instead of, because for me, everybody's grown. So with everybody's grown, you do teach in some stances, but when does it go to a point where you're learning each other? Like you're gonna show them, but not, I understood what she's saying, but I think the word teach is what kind of threw me off at our age. I don't know, because I really understood what she's saying, but is it really teaching, or is it two people that care for each other learning each other?
I think it's one and the same output from somebody who's teaching. The teacher is giving something and you're ingesting it, so that's the input. So whether it's demonstrating or teaching or exhibiting, it's still an output in that you're receiving it as the student. And I think the goal is to be studious of one another. So at any given time, somebody's learning, somebody's teaching, and I think the glue in that is the willingness to do both.
There it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
So how
love.
do you
I appreciate it.
ensure?
Because I really truly understood what you're saying. But like I said, when you were saying teaching that person to know you and what you like or whatever, I'm saying I was always in my mind saying, I'm gonna learn my person. I'm gonna learn this. I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna do this. But I understand how you said, and I thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because honestly, we think about it. When we get into a new relationship, right? And we've made the decision to be with this person. And maybe we've gone to the furthest point of marrying this person, right? And we know, because we say at this age, we know that we've experienced different people. What's good for one person is not good for another. So if the brother's not touching me the way I want to be touched, but I want him around. I want him. He's my man. Hey, babe, can I show you how I like this? That's teaching.
That's right. You're
That's
right.
teaching.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
teaching. When you yell, because with my ex-husband, we came from two different kind of house. My house, we're loud. My family get together and we rah, 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 we loud. But his family was more, bye, Corey. Good night, baby. I know you got to go. Thanks, sis. Love you.
Love you too.
But his house was more quiet, right? It was more. So when I was loud, it was like, well, why are you yelling? Like, why are you talking to me like that? And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not. I'm just. This is just how we do. This is how we operate. But he was learning, and I was teaching at the same time. And he learned and realized that I wasn't being malicious. I wasn't yelling and fussing at him. This is just how I'm used to communicating and talking and whatever, respectfully, because you can be loud and still be respectful. And the same token, I'm teaching him, hey, see, this is how I communicate and how I talk. And he realized, oh, okay, you're not trying to be disrespectful. You're behind just loud. And so, we learn and we taught. So how do we ensure that we maintain a space of safety for a two-way street of emotional intimacy? Learn one another. Ask questions of one another. Hey, how did that make you feel when I said XYZ? Well, you know what? That puts a person in a position where they're comfortable because now you're asking. Because if you see your lady shutting down, fellas, to walk around and be like, well, she'll talk when she ready. But if you learn your person and you realize she's shutting down because maybe she's trying to process, maybe she doesn't know how to say this, maybe she doesn't want to seem like she's causing conflict. If you know and see that's how she is, if you love and care for her, you're going to say, hey, babe, I realized when I said XYZ, girl, you got quiet. So, what's up? What can Big Daddy do for you? What can Daddy, what's
But they
up?
also have to have a willingness. If they have a willingness to learn you or teach or be taught, because a lot of men don't want to be taught because they're thick headed. And then it's also vice versa. A lot of women don't want to be taught because they're thick headed. And then it goes back to, like I said, I felt like I was learning my person or learning, and she helped me out a lot, saying, okay, it's teaching each other as well as learning. It's a collaboration. So, now I know that when he was telling me things, I needed to be taught instead of me saying, oh, let's learn each other. So instead of putting it in that way, in the instance of teaching each other to learn, it's the same thing. But you have to have a willingness. If you're not willing to actually take that extra mile, you're gonna go be dating until you find that person that's willing to do the same thing and collaborate, so you guys can learn and teach each other.
That's right. Exactly. Learning and teaching. This is what these 2 weeks have been about. It's been about saying men operate in this way. And when they shut down, we need to realize what that means to them, how they're feeling, what that looks like. As opposed to, what's wrong with you? Why are you not talking to me? We said last week in my researching and reading and studying, the doctor, the gentleman that wrote Women Are From Venus, Women Are From Mars, however that title goes, something Gray is his name, I believe. He said sometimes, ladies, that brother ain't thinking about nothing. His head is literally empty. He's not even having the thought. And you trying to, what's wrong? Why are you that? What? And the men were like, all the men on the panel were, yeah, like, we ain't thinking about nothing. In the same token with women, fellas, y'all have to realize when we respond like that, there's some things going on. And the only way you're going to know it is know your person. If we take the time to learn one another and stop judging and finger pointing and, well, you did this, so because you did this, then I'm going to do that. You know what term I hate? I'm going to give you that same energy. When somebody says that, you know why I hate that
I
term,
hate
y'all?
that.
You know why I hate that term? I hate that term, and I'm using the word hate, because if you're going to give me the same energy, or I'm going to give you the same energy, whichever way it goes, right? Who's trying to solve anything? Who's trying to fix anything? Who's trying to figure out what's going on? If I'm agitated and I yell at you, oh, I'm gonna give you that same energy. That's how you. And I've said it before. I ain't gonna sit up here and say I didn't say it before. But when you learn better, you do better. Because pride comes before a fall. If this is my man and he come out his face at me, as long as he not being, because there's a line that we have to draw with respect with one another. But I have to think about, okay, this brother loves me. I know he loves me. This is not really how he would talk to me. This is not really how he would act. Why am I going to give him that same energy? As opposed to being like, okay, let me get this Negro a minute, because he done lost his everlasting mind. But I know as a whole, he loves and he cares for me. Give people room to be human. Understand. And we went into the science of this, y'all, and we about to wrap this up. We went into the science of it, because we have to realize it's a science to it. Estrogen, and Teresa mentioned it, and I think Corey mentioned it, and I believe we all understand and know, we change. Menopause, ED, heart, diabetes, just hair falling out, sweats, and weight gain, and all of these things happen to us. All of these things happen to us at some point, some way, somehow. Every woman, if she living long enough, gonna go through menopause. We all gonna do it. We all gonna go.
I'm just glad I ain't had a hot flash on screen yet. I'm just glad about that.
So, sir, babe, we need you to understand, it may not even be about you. Talk to me nice, like I'm hot. Fan me.
Girl.
I just want you to look at me and be like, girl, you dripping, but you still sexy.
While I'm bloated. That's my fupa. Hold my fupa. Like, I wasn't there last week, but damn it, make me feel like you gonna love me in spite of. You know what the Bible says.
Spite of this fupa. Oh my God.
In spite of. Because we are here to say that.
You know what I hear a lot? I hear a lot of people saying what they won't do, what they will do, or whatever the case is. And I think the older I get is the more that I hear it a lot. I get to a point where I find peace doing me. And I would love to have that wonderful relationship, but if you can't give me an avenue to enjoy our peace together, then I get real happy about the thought of laying across my bed diagonal. I get real happy about deciding whether or not I feel like cooking for me, or just sipping or cereal or going out to eat. And I don't, versus if I've got a man at home, I'm going to make sure that I've got this done, that done, made sure the food is cooked. I'm going to make sure all those things are taken care of. But if I don't feel heard, if I don't feel like he cares, if I don't feel appreciated, if I don't feel adored, then it doesn't make any sense for me. I want to feel those things. I'm not. I heard someone say before that it almost seems like people thought that I was feeling needy, and it's not needy. It's just like I want to hear those things. I hear it I go to the gas station. I'm going to hear it. I want to hear from you.
Right.
I want to hear from you.
Right.
It's not a need,
Right.
a need.
Yeah, because we hear it all the time.
I hear it all the time. I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
And if I don't feel like
From you.
he thinks I'm hot like the others do, can I just lie diagonal across my bed?
Yes. I want to put this last comment up, and then, ladies, I want to ask you all a last question as how we in our true fashion of ending our lives. Time building in a relationship is learning to deal with the smallest things leads to building better things in the relationship. It's not easy, but it's worth the wait. Trust me. My boy Mike and his wife, this is my brother from another mother. Mike and his wife, wow. I'm not sure. Mike, put up how many years y'all been married. And Mike and I had a conversation one time, and he was like, sis, I need some advice on this menopause thing. Because she driving me crazy. But you know what I love so much about it? Mike reached out to a trusted sister friend because he cared enough to want to know how to help his wife through this process. How much space she needed, how much, and I appreciated that. And I get my way and how I deal is different than maybe hers, but he tried to get some insight.
And that's what he's
All
talking
right,
about.
y'all.
That's the key. It says time
Yeah.
building in a
That
relationship
is,
is key.
yep. That is key. That is key. All right, y'all. Ladies, I so appreciate y'all being here. This was a great discussion. And I want to give y'all an opportunity before we shut it down, as I usually do. Is there anything anyone wants to say? They want to share? Any light bulbs pop on, or anything? Anything that you would like to say about the discussion as a whole as we end. Autumn, you got anything, baby?
I truly enjoyed myself. Thank you for this opportunity to engage with you ladies and the attendees who have showed up. I thank the men for actually showing up and speaking. That Donna has created a safe space for you to, express yourself. So it was a good time. I really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You won't be the last. You won't be the last. Miss
Yes, I want to
T.
thank Autumn because honestly, the insight that you provided for me about the teaching, it's going to actually help me in my future endeavors. And that was key. It was key. The same thing that your friend Donna has spoken about, the little things, because learning that teaching and learning is somewhat the same thing, but you have to have both. So I thank you, Autumn, for that. That was very, very enlightening. But I thank you, Donna, for having me. I do. I think, and I hope something that I've said, especially about the willingness, help someone.
Most definitely. And Mike said he and his wife have been married 28 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's wonderful.
All right, Melissa, what you got, man?
This has been different and fun. I haven't done this before. So just even the learning how to read the chat and what is the private chat, and then there's some more stuff, and this is I feel like I'm stepping.
Wait, there's a private chat too? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, you came on a little late. Next time you'll know where it is.
I didn't know if that was actual chat for me or if that was like, it didn't seem like it was just. Anywho, there's so much new in technology that is. I'm trying to run along at the same time, trying to learn everything, and it's been interesting. I've got
yeah, just taking time out to discuss and learn a little bit about myself and learn a little bit about other people and reading people's comments and it's been interesting. So thank you very much, Donna. It's a great platform. Very cute. Very, very cute. I may try and listen as I work. I don't usually watch anything because my hands are going and my face is in my work. But yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, ladies. I really, really do. Yeah, this is the first night. I love having new faces on, fresh meat, fresh perspectives. I love that. I love that, and I do appreciate you all. You all joining me. So y'all do me a favor. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna take you off for a minute because I have a few things I need to let everybody know. But don't go anywhere. I'm gonna come back to you. Hold on, okay? All right, y'all. Again, this was a great discussion. I really appreciate everyone in the chat. I appreciate everyone who came on and took the time tonight to come on live with me. If you have any topics that you'd like to discuss, we talk about everything here at the Real Life Relationship Growth channel, family platform. We come together because we want to learn. We want to do better. We want to get better. Next week, like I said, last week we had the men, and the topic was when a man goes shh, when a man goes quiet. Tonight, technically, when a woman goes quiet, what do those things mean? And I purposely separated the two groups because there's something different when there's no interruption, right? So next week, we only have 10 spots on the platform. Next week, I want our brothers and our sisters to sit together and we're going to collab on this thing. We're going to do a collaboration on this topic of when men and women go quiet, because we want to end this thing with understanding what it takes to support our person when they go quiet. Like, we need to understand sometimes it ain't even about you, but you're there. You're supportive in any way you can. Because when you say I love you and I care for you, that's all it should take. With the ups, with the downs, y'all could do this thing. All right, y'all. Good night. I love you guys. See y'all next week. And if at any point you want to join me, inbox me, message me, text me if you have my number. I would love to have you on the couch.